Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays, where we talk about all things wellness. Today we're going to talk to Tony Simpson about his vegan lifestyle. Just a disclaimer, we are not healthcare professionals. This is just Tony's experience. All right, Tony, are you ready? How are you?
I'm ready. I'm feeling good. Can't wait to get into this interview. I'm really pumped up about it.
Pumped up to share us veganism?
Of course, it's my passion. So if we're talking vegan, I'm ready. I'm ready and fired up.
Vegan mechanic, vegan realtor.
Yes.
All the things.
Everything above.
I love that. So what inspired you to adopt the vegan lifestyle?
Oh man. So I posted some type of food that it had. I think it was like a pizza cone a long time ago. This was like 9 years ago. One of my boys was like, "Hey man, you can't, why are you eating that junk? You need to be eating more of a plant-based diet." I said, "What?" And this was kind of like the first time I was really introduced to it. So I kind of told him off, and then I started doing research, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try this. So it was only supposed to be for the month of January back in 2017, and then here we are. It's 8 years later?
Still okay, so you started in 2017?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that's what I was going to ask you was how long ago you started. Was it like a hard transition, or how was that process?
It was really hard, but I mean, it all starts mentally. So for me, I was like, I'm going to have me some, I'm going to strip it down. So I started with no more meat, like chicken, but I was still eating fish. And then from the fish, I went to vegetarian. And then January 1st, I said, all right, I'm cutting it all out and I'm going full vegan. So that was the toughest thing for me because I was a guy that ate just chicken wings all day, stuff like that. So I had to leave all of that stuff alone. But I found some really good replacements, you know what I mean?
Okay, so as far as replacements, that kind of brings me to my next question. How do you supplement your nutrients and stuff that you would typically get from meat? Mm-hmm. How do you get that vegan?
So as far as protein, you can have beans, tofu, legumes. It's so many different things you can eat to get your protein. I think that's one of the things I hear the most, how do you get your protein? Mm-hmm. The only thing that I don't believe you can get directly from a plant is your vitamin B12. So I take vitamin B12. I do vitamin D as well. But a lot of people, even people that eat meat, are deficient in vitamin D oftentimes.
Yeah. I know.
So I take supplements for those too.
Do you meal prep to make your life easier, or you don't feel like you need to do that?
I don't have to. I can go months without meal prepping. But I do like to do it only because people can't cook. It's the simple way of saying it. I'll go to Chipotle. Chipotle has really good vegan options because you create your own stuff. Or I'll go to Kava, stuff like that. But as far as meal prepping, I think I do preparing my meals the most because I know what's in it, I know how I made it, and it's just better ingredients.
Okay. So if you go out to eat, how's that with trying to go eat dinner at a restaurant, but do you have a hard time finding vegan options, or?
It can go anywhere from a really good time to a lousy time. And so I guess just to explain, some restaurants are they really adopted the vegan lifestyle. So they'll have a full vegan menu. And then some places are still stuck in the Stone Age and only got salads that I gotta pick the cheese out because they still decide to put cheese in it, or eat it without dressing. Sometimes even places have French fries that have milk or stuff in it, so I can't even eat that. So it's terrible. So it depends on the restaurant, but I think the worst experience probably would be a bonefish grill. The only thing they really had there was fries and jasmine rice, I think it was, and that was it. Yeah, it wasn't much.
Yeah, two kind of flavorless things.
Yep.
Have you noticed any physical or mental health changes since you became vegan?
I don't get sore much being vegan. When you first transition, you're gonna go through heck, and that to me saying it nicely because I know this is gonna be broadcasted through the company, but it's kind of treacherous because your body will go through all of these withdrawals. You'll get headaches, you'll get angry, you'll feel these strange cravings that you didn't know you had. But once you get out of that 3 or 4 days, you don't feel it at all anymore. It's just you start feeling better. You have much more energy. I don't require as much time to sleep. The one thing I do want to tell people is you can be on this lifestyle and still eat bad food. So don't think of it as a lose weight quick or keep weight quick off kind of thing, because there's so many different things that we still can eat that most people don't even know, fall under the vegan diet.
Do you have any go-to meals that you like?
I try to cook before I leave the house, or I try to pack snacks. My first 2 or 3 years being vegan was really, really hard because, I mean, I was in that Wendy's drive-through getting fries, or I was going anywhere just getting fries because, like, what else am I going to eat? I couldn't think. And then I started noticing the pounds getting packed on just from eating Wendy's French fries or whoever else's French fries, Five Guys French fries.
Mm.
But I mean, honestly, the best practice is like take you some fruit, take you some snacks with you, and then you know what I mean. Just kind of dial it back from there. To be honest,
Yeah.
the stores don't have your
Do you
best
ever eat
interest.
any of those like Impossible
Oh yeah, I forget about it.
things
So
that they
when I
sell?
first went vegan, the Possible Whopper was not there. Burger King had like a vegetarian option, I think, from Morningstar. So the Impossible Whopper is cool. I instantly get a headache if I eat it. It's so much salt in it, and I can feel it. That's the one thing that I can say. Once I went vegan, you're like super in tune with your body. It feels like. So the moment I eat something bad, I can feel it. I'm like, nope, my
Hmm.
body doesn't like this, so I can't eat it. I can't eat a lot of it anyway.
What is like one misconception that you're like, I need to clear this air?
Hmm. We lack protein. That's a damn lie. We don't lack any protein. We're not weak. We're not small. We're not skinny. I didn't heard so many different things about being vegan. They're like, you're not vegan. I'm like, dude, I've been vegan 8 years. All vegan.
Vegan doesn't have a look.
It does not have a look. It doesn't. I've seen them all shapes and sizes: tall, short, super strong, super weak. Like I see them all. To be honest with you.
I like that because that is one thing I've always wondered as well. Is just like, how do people who are vegan get protein?
Oh yeah.
You know.
I don't think about it. I don't sit there and say, okay, oh my God, it's 9 o'clock. I didn't have enough. I honestly don't think about it. I just eat what I want to eat as the days go on.
Gotcha. Were there any like resources that you use that helped you along your journey?
So, the first resource that I would say helped me kick it was I was already vegan at this point, but only a few months. And then they dropped a video called What the Health. It had so much good information about it. Prior to that, I watched another show on Netflix called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. So that launched me into my whole juicing thing.
I
So
need to write
once I
that
watched
down.
those two, I mean, they like got my mindset right. So then after I got my mindset, I went onto YouTube and I found like vegan influencers that I could watch that were making decent meals. Back then, I swear the options were not as good as they are now. Like now, you got some solid options,
Yeah.
but back then when I first started, like you had to make some stuff up. Like my mac and cheese was like from potatoes, carrots, and something else. Like the cheese was just terrible. It was downright awful. But let me see. I think some of my favorite influencers back then was the Vegan Zombie, Cheap Lazy Vegan, and there was one more. I can't remember their name, but yeah, that's what I just use. I use YouTube. It helped me out really.
Well, now you are a resource.
Yes.
So with that, anyone who is considering becoming vegan, what is some advice that you would give them?
Um, get your first off, get your mindset right first. Figure out what you want to do because the like to actually explain veganism is the diet is one portion of it. So you can adopt a vegan diet. So I'm gonna just stay on that part. So get your mindset right. Figure out why you want to do it, what you're doing it for, whether it's animal rights or whether it's for your own body rights. So if you decide that you want to do it for your body to eat better, just start looking at some of the other food as not food. Look at it as what it actually is. You know, that helped me transition and stay off of it for 8 years. I don't even look at the foods that I used to eat the same anymore. And I've stayed, like I said, I stayed vegan for 8 years now by doing that.
I like that you mentioned mindset
Oh,
because
yeah.
I think a lot of people like they fail because of mindset.
Hmm.
I'm one of them where I'm trying to like lose weight or whatever it is, and my mindset's not there, and so it doesn't work out. Um, so I do like that. So okay, we're gonna play a game.
I'm ready.
All right, we're gonna play a game called True or False.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a statement, and you're gonna tell me if it's true or if it's false. Okay, you ready?
I'm with it.
All right. If this is true, this is exciting for anybody who's considering vegan because this would be exciting for me.
Sweet.
Oreo cookies are vegan.
Vegan is F. Yes,
Oh,
true.
they are?
Yeah, true.
Oh, okay. You people that like Oreos that want to be vegan, that's it. Vegan equals healthy.
False.
False.
I can get into that if you want, but we can talk about it after the game too.
You kind of did touch on it though, because you said people don't realize that you can still eat bad while being vegan.
Yep.
You did mention that, so I had a feeling you would say it was false. Okay. You can still enjoy delicious meals.
True.
Because Tony makes some bomb fried cauliflower. Being vegan is more expensive.
False.
Okay. Well, that's it. If you have any more questions, is it okay if people reach out to you?
Oh yeah, feel free
as a resource.
Feel free to hit me out.
veganism?
I have a channel. It's called Plants and Properties on YouTube. You can check it out. It has a bunch of good recipes. It has a lot of beginner-friendly stuff. How to go from like meat eater to vegan and everywhere in between. I have holiday recipes. I have, Super Bowl recipes. Whatever you can think of, I have something on there. And if you don't see it on my channel, I can point you into the right direction.
I just thought of one. It's Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Vegan chocolate.
So there is vegan chocolate. What is it? Kit Kat, Reese's, and a few other brands have made vegan chocolate.
Oh, snap. That's awesome.
I thought you was going to say a vegan Thanksgiving dinner. A vegan night dinner. I made a video for that like 3 years ago. Cauliflower steaks with gravy over top. And I think it was like mashed potatoes and broccoli. I forget what else.
Really
but
good.
It was good. Me and
Really
Amy
good.
enjoyed it. This was like 5 years ago.
Well, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with
Yes,
us.
ma'am.
We appreciate it. And happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day